It's Week 13 of the 2026 season, and we'll see the Colts field stretching tight end. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Colts and the Jaguars coming up next.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. The streak continues, doesn't it? They come in here a perfect 11-0. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jaguars, things haven't gone exactly according to plan to this point. But boy, you and I down there with them before the game, they were fired up.
And they understand how important this game is. Win this one, they can start to think about a turnaround.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by their young quarterback, the rookie.
Happy Thursday, buddy.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get... And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. Gabriel Davis.
Wow, that was quick.
Touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Go check, go check.
Richardson looking to throw this. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Now it's Richardson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that, and by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
On 3rd down, Goodson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September in Week 3. And it was the visiting Colts who won that first matchup. So they'll look for the season sweep here back home in Indy.
Tag!
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And some room to run now. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Richardson. Flush to his right. That's complete to Pierce. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. On the option left, Richardson. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Anthony Richardson keeping it himself from 8 yards out. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Defensively, they told us that the top priority was defending option plays this week. But here on the very first drive, the defense broke down a bit.
It certainly did, and it's really not a surprise because defending option football is difficult. You have to think too much. Most of the time, you just react to what you see and you play fast. Here you're reacting, you're processing. Do I have the back? Do I have the quarterback? Who do I take? Do I take on a blocker? And next thing you know, he's in the end zone.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time
buddy.
in this game.
Score fast this year. Don't matter how many we load up. We got a good defense and a good offense.
That's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. And
it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week. 14 carries, 61 yards.
I can remember the last time we did a game and a coach didn't talk about establishing the run first. But they've lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that. But they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw it a little bit to open up things and maybe run it a little bit more later in the game.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there for Jackson.
Yeah, middle linebacker is Jeremiah Trotter Jr., man.
That set, and they were really good at blocking for their running back.
And give them a lot of credit because in football nowadays, tight ends coming out of college often don't block very often. These guys have really developed into superior blocker.
There's that pass rush. Buckner in there.
Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
They whooped him pretty good.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. It'll be a gain of 5. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially...
Great pass rush. Let's go, guys.
A few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground. Now, that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
46 yards on the boot. The coverage holds him to just 3 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. Remember, he called his own number on the touchdown run earlier, and that's something he's been able to do with some frequency this season, as you see here, where he ranks among NFL quarterbacks. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
3.5 to go, first quarter.
Check. Ready.
Oh, the option to give to Taylor here. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go. Here we go. Set up. Go.
Here's Richardson to throw. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Three. Ready.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the defensive tackle, and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. On 4th down, the Colts will call on Rigoberto Sanchez for the punt. It's taken to the 26. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground. ETN breaks through the contact. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. Now a 2nd and 10. A give, it's ETN off the option. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 22-yard line. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 7-7, our score after 1. The Jags with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
Well, 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
Seibert able to knock this one through.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season. And if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Ellinger to throw.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him.
What's up, Grief? Richardson is out. He's got a foot fracture. And now looks like Taylor's hurt.
That certainly would be a major loss for this offense. Hopefully he's okay. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now 3rd down and very long.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Oh, hit as he throws.
Oh,
there.
man.
Complete.
He's getting
First down here, and that's
almost
all,
back there.
Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll be a 41-yard punt, 4 yards there on the return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here.
Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
I think they tried to fool him on that one. You know, being able to throw the ball to the fullback position. No one was fooled on that play.
No, lost yardage. You think they should yank that one from the playbook, at least for the time being?
I think what you do is you take it out and you evaluate it next week in practice.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Fielded just inside the 20. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return. And it will
I agree. We got the 58 overall backup quarterback, too, so this is going to be
set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
A gain of 8 there on the play, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now Ellinger. Being chased out left.
Look at him. He says, Anthony who?
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble.
He's got some swerve, man.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On first down, Goodson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Big Lions.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 3rd down, Goodson. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Ellinger. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw is Ellinger. It's caught. Mitchell. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
you can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh, no. Looked like they had that one set up well on third down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
And his kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. This one complete to Christian Kirk. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They'll look to throw now on first down.
And one more time, here's Kirk. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He'll get that underneath Etienne.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back to throw again.
That one complete downfield to Kirk.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Seibert's kick is good, and they will take the lead at 13-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock.
Gallagher has it knocked out here.
And the Jags grab it. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting
past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
42 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but There are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
Quick slant caught by Pierce.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Goodson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
2nd and 5 now.
Ellinger to the right side and intercepted. Down the left sideline.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So what a turn of events there. You're driving to take the lead in this third quarter, but then one mistake, and you're watching the ball being returned for a touchdown.
Certainly a great example of how focus has to be there on every play, doesn't it, partner? You can't get complacent, and I think that he did. He's got him moving downfield, but that's a play where he just shouldn't have thrown the football. And that ultimately could wind up costing him the ball game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making
it's going to take a miracle to keep this up.
And it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
From the gun, here's Ellinger.
And this complete to Mitchell. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Working out of the shotgun is Ellinger.
And Woods has it complete. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. To throw again on 2nd down.
Ellinger.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And I know that one didn't work out the way they thought, but I don't think it was a bad time to call this play. You're thinking on 3rd down, you might possibly see some pressure. You might see a blitz. So they tried to set up the screen, but that one was well read, and they stopped them for no gain.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Going for it, here's Ellinger. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler.
From the 27, Ellinger. That one finds Pierce right side.
There we go. We're clicking now.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alec Pierce.
27 yards.
And the Colts have got it back to within a score.
Partner, remember that old film of Peyton Manning going through the route tree with his great receivers in Indianapolis? I think we're seeing the results of the same type of work here today. These guys know each other so well that they don't even have to call the play. They can just look each other and know the route that's going to be run, and usually the connection is perfect.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field.
Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
This 2nd and 4. Straight ahead, Etienne.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Now back to throw. Looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted.
And the Colts are going to take
Let's go defense.
at their own 47-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Indy offense ready to go once again, and we'll get another look at Alec Pierce.
Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
And when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do.
Makes you hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
52 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Up the middle they go.
Goodson, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Ellinger to throw. Now this taken in by Downs. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 16. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that earns him a fresh set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Goodson.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this third quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
On the set.
Second down and 6 now.
Ready. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Pulling a gain of 3 on the play. And just like that, it's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on third down, Ellinger. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
There we go, Ellinger leading the way, Green.
Touchdown.
Jelani Woods, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have taken a fourth quarter lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game, and here the turnover leads to the go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect a lead, you must take care of the football.
This is his first game of the year. I was actually debating on getting another quarterback. I might get one just to back him up.
He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Now ETN to start the drive.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And they'll go again with ETN.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
55 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Thomas brings it in. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30. That one goes for 24 yards. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now Thomas will come in motion right. On first down, he'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He gets it to Thomas. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. A give running right, ETN. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
They run for it with Bigsby.
And he's not going to
What
get there.
a stop.
Might have even lost
Let's
a
go,
yard.
guys.
They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And the Colts are going to take over with the football. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
To throw is Ellinger. A short throw pulled in by Woods.
And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
What may seem a little unorthodox to some people, got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coaches say, let's just run the football, be conservative. He's sticking to his game plan.
No, that is his game, and that's what they're going to ride.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
2nd down, another run with Taylor. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now Ellinger.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
It's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here's Ellinger. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Let's go now.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Taylor running right through it. And he is going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off.
The streak stays alive.
And they will take a knee here. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column.
So Sam Ealinger, man, a franchise quarterback, 58 overall. Leads the team to a comeback victory after Richardson breaks his foot.
But I think for the losing side, not able to put any points on the board in the fourth quarter, that ultimately was what really stung them.
And you know what puzzled them during the game? It's going to puzzle them even more when they go back, watch tape, and try and figure it all out. Did they not make the proper adjustments, or were they just outplayed? They'll have to figure that out and get ready for their next one.
So for the Colts, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, not much more to say. They dropped to 1-11, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Set. Ready. Go. Okay, ready. Hut, hut. Here we go. Shot. Ready. Got it. Ready. Hut. Ready, ready. Set, go. Set. Get up. Ready up. Ready. Set up. Ready, ready. Ready. Go. Let's go now. Hut, hut. Ready. Ready. On the jump. Hut. Set. Set, go. Ready. Get up. Come on, set! Hut up! Let's go! Ready? Here we go! Set. Down! Ready, ready? On the set. Go! Set. Ready? Set up! Here we go, set! Hut, go! Okay, break! Hut, hut! Ready, ready! Ready! Set! Ready! Set up! Set, go! Ready, break! Ready! Let's go now! Hut! Set! Hut! Ready! Set, go! Come on, set! Hut, go! Let's go! Get up! Here we go! Ready? On the ready. Ready, ready. Down. Go.
Yeah, you're very observant. I did move it, actually.
Here we go, shot.
Yeah, that bird,
Ready,
you
ready.
know, passed away, unfortunately. He was old.
Set. Ready. Set up. Hop, go. Let's go now. Ready. Set. Hut.
Oh, it's all good. Appreciate it, man.
Check go. Okay, ready. 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 Set go. Come on. Set. Set up. Got it. Ready. Ready. Let's go. Huh. Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready. Down. Go.
All right, those guys should upgrade. It's definitely a plus for the defense. Now we got to get a free agent quarterback. You recognize that name right there, Jeremiah Trotter? That's his son, his real life son. Yeah, I know. When I seen that name, I thought it was coincidence, but it's not. We're old. Oh yeah, yeah. It took me a minute because he was on my practice squad. I just happened to see the name. I was like, let's bring him up and see to develop XP. I got the younger guys starting. I'll show you just to build XP. I got the veterans at the specialty positions. See, we got Trotter Jr. and Bridges. Trying to develop them. Got a heck of a strong safety, too. We just drafted this year. In a corner. Oh my God, somebody get hurt. Who got hurt on defense? Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. Why is Khalil Mack not in the pass rushing scheme? I thought I didn't see it. That's weird. Let me get that fixed. So Richardson's out 8 weeks. I don't even know if he'll be back for the playoffs. Dude, Khalil Mack's just off the roster. What the heck? How did that happen? I never released him. Should we get Josh Dobbs or should we? Let's get Geno Smith. What do you guys think? What do you think, Grief? Geno Smith. All right. So the plan's gonna be. I'm gonna start Ellinger. I want to see how he does until we get in trouble, and then I'm gonna bring in Smith if we need him. I want to see how many wins we can get, man. Make it epic. 58 overall quarterback. Oh, I guarantee it. That's what makes it good. If we win Super Bowl with him, you got to be like, that's God status there on Madden. Oh man, can you imagine? 59 overall team, Super Bowl winners.